Hey there, it's Nobe, and it is Mermaid. So we are going to draw some mermaids today. We're actually going to be drawing on the final page of this sketchbook. I finally finished this whole thing already, and I can officially put it away in storage. So I'm excited to finish this and finally start working on my new sketchbooks I bought that I mentioned last video. So let's get started. Okay, so it's technically not Mermaid anymore, but for those who do not know, every year there's an art challenge in May called Mermaid, and basically during that month, people draw mermaids. I usually make my own prompt list, but I didn't get a chance to do that this year, so we're just drawing mermaids based off of some drinks. The first mermaid we're going to be drawing, I am going to be using a green pencil, and she is based on matcha lattes. Now, I don't know about everyone else, but I am personally someone who can't drink coffee in the morning. It gives me a headache, and if I am going to drink coffee, it has to be very watered down, and it's just a straight iced coffee. So for me, I personally like to drink a matcha drink in the morning, but I don't drink it all the time, just sometimes. But if I had to choose between a coffee and a matcha, I would definitely take a matcha. She's definitely the more energetic mermaid out of the bunch, and she's the type who is getting up early and getting things done right away. I felt her having very flowy clothes would be fitting as she's constantly swimming around doing things. I think out of her whole design, my favorite part of her is her hair. I think her hair came out so cute. I also really like how her rounded fins came out as well. They just give her that more cutesy vibe. This was actually my first time doing a full page of drawings without planning ahead, and it was a bit overwhelming at first, but as I continued, I got the hang of it, and it actually makes me more excited to do more pages and even eventually do some full spreads, because I think I've never done a full spread before. After finishing up the matcha mermaid, next we are going to work on this mermaid, which I am using a black color pencil for, and she is actually a black tea mermaid. Specifically, she's based on coconut almond bark black tea. I know it's very specific, but I love this tea, and I am one of those people who like to put milk in my tea, so definitely this would be like a latte version of this drink. I don't know other brands, like if they have this tea specifically, but this tea I get it from Biglow, I think it's called. It's really good though. Like if you are someone who's never tried it, you should definitely try it. So the first thing I thought of when making this mermaid was, since she was black tea, I was like, you know what? Let's make her goth. I think that would be perfect. So she is a goth mermaid, and because of the specific black tea that she is of coconut almond bark, I thought it would be cute to give her these earrings that resemble almonds and have her sipping on a little coconut drink. Then I went ahead and made her a wide brim hat with this pretty delicate veil and a fishnet that she uses as a wrap. I can see her basically being someone who goes with the flow a lot of the time and likes to cuddle up with a good book. Now, when it came to her fins, I didn't want them to look uniform. I kind of wanted them to go with her fishnet wrap. So I made her tail fins resemble those mermaid tail dresses, and it's kind of like the ones you think of that Morticia wears from the Addams Family. After I was wrapping up with her drawing, she actually made me want coconut drinks because she just looks so cute with her little coconut drink, and I was like, damn, now I want a coconut drink. I did end up getting coconut popsicles. Alright, so on to the next mermaid. We are going to be using a purple pencil, and we will be drawing an Earl Grey mermaid. Specifically, she is based on a London Fog latte. Now, I've never had a London Fog, but I would love to try it one day. I could see this mermaid as being very clean and upkept, So I decided she would be best with a very simple but sleek look. So I went ahead and gave her this blunt bob, gave her these little round glasses, and she's definitely the type I see as someone who's trying to be enjoying her vacation, but she's always getting calls from her little shell phone, always doing business calls, and she's definitely the mom in the group where she's making sure everything is prepared. And I feel like with this mermaid, she knows how to handle her stress. I noticed when I was looking up more about the London fog, it was always adorned with little lavenders, so I thought it would be best to put lavender in her hair. So she definitely is always smelling very nice. Lastly, I made her fins look like ruffles to give her more of that elegant look. Next up, we are using an orange pencil because this mermaid is based off of chamomile tea. Now, I know it would have been better to use a yellow pencil, but it would have been really hard to see it, so we are going with orange. Because she's based off of a chamomile flower, she's very much always sleepy and tends to be the one who is very relaxed most of the time. She's often taking a nap. I could definitely see her wearing things that are more on the comfy side, so I wanted to give her this very flowy top and adorn her head with a little flower crown of chamomile, and just gave her wavy hair and wavy fins. Now, because I was freehanding the whole page, I put her kind of in an awkward spot because I didn't know exactly where to put her, so that is something I kind of regret, but I will be scanning the pictures later on and trying to rearrange them and everything. But yeah, it kind of bothers me that she's like in a tiny little corner, but we'll be moving on. For the fifth mermaid, we will be using a blue pencil. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this pencil has been through it. It is almost done, so I'm gonna need a replacement eventually. A fun fact about this mermaid is she was actually the first one I did the concept design for, but now we are drawing her as the last mermaid. This mermaid is based off of a blue bellvine flower. Specifically, we are doing a blue bellvine lemonade for her. I have never had this tea before, but this is also one that I really want to try. Now for her design, because it is a lemonade, of course I wanted to add some lemon elements, so I put a little lemon in her head and her hair is wrapped up in it, and also gave her these cute little lemon earrings. Also, when I did research about this flower, I read that it promotes hair growth, so that is why I gave her super long hair. I also found out that it can be used as a natural food dye, hence why her hands are stained and so is her apron. Because of that, I can see her as the crafty mermaid out of the group. She's that one friend who always makes cute little things and gives them as gifts to her friends. I gave her apron cute little frills and made her pockets shell-shaped. And underneath her apron, she is just wearing a basic seashell top. Now, when it came to her fins, I thought it would be really fun to actually draw the flower as her fins. Out of all the mermaids we drew today, I would love to know which one was your favorite. Not to be biased, because we all know I love blue, but I do think the blue mermaid is my favorite. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and a special thanks to my lovely Ko-fi members for supporting what I do. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!